Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More iconic 200-year-old fig tree faces the axe after council chooses to save homes from further damage after more than a decade of heated debate. A fig tree which has stood in place for more than a century on the New South Wales north coast will be cut down because its roots are damaging neighbouring homes. Lennox Head locals have rallied to save the tree on Castle Drive, but its fate was sealed at an extraordinary meeting of the Ballina Shire Council on Tuesday night. Councillor Sharon Cadwallader said the tree was on council land and insurance would not cover any further damage caused to nearby homes. "We've done all we possibly can to save it and you just can't carry that sort of liability," she said. "We're totally exposed. The insurers would not insure us any longer for further damage, and while this process is being delayed, there's been further damage to homes." Homeowners harassed Dr. Chris Lowry and his wife Robin purchased their 5-bedroom home next to the tree for more than $1 million in 2011. Initially, it was the tree which attracted them to the property. "When we bought this house, it was one of the features that we liked about the area, the beautiful fig tree there," Dr. Lowry said. Soon afterwards, the tree's roots split their sewerage pipes and they successfully submitted a claim to the council for the repair bill. The Lowrys then began investigating ways to protect their house from the tree, including installing root barriers. Their council's advice was root barriers don't work for fig trees. "They're very costly and the trees find a way around it," Dr. Lowry said. In 2014, the damage escalated with parts of the driveway lifting and substantial cracks appearing around the home. After the council paid out 2 further claims from the Lowrys and another neighbouring property, its insurer advised it would not cover any future claims if the tree was not removed. As the council prepared to vote on the tree's removal, the Lowrys began experiencing harassment from locals who wanted to save the tree and assumed the Lowrys were to blame for the situation. "I do feel upset by the personalizing that's happening in some social media, and in particular a letter to the local newspaper that was very personally insulting," Mrs. Lowry said. "We're just community people here trying to live in our home. At times I'm upset by community reaction to us and our house being constantly on the news." Cautiously optimistic, Dr. Lowry said while he was relieved council had finally voted to remove the tree, experience kept him cautious. "There is relief, but we've actually felt this relief a couple of times before, only to be stabbed in the back again a couple of weeks later with a rescission motion," he said. "I hope this is the end of it, but until it comes down we'll have to wait and see." Lennox Head resident Jenny Grinlington, who represents the Castle Drive Fig Tree Group, said she was not giving up her fight to save the tree. "The tree still stands, so there's hope," she said. "We can look at a legal option. There is really strong community support behind keeping the tree. I am a little bit concerned that will show when the chainsaws come to cut the tree down in our street. I just hope everyone is prepared to face that side of it." The Ballina Council heard a legal precedent on the issue was set in 2012 when Demetrius Mikos took the City of Botany Bay Council to the Supreme Court over a fig damaging his property. In that case, the court ruled the council was liable and awarded the plaintiffs $124,352 for damage, including $40,000 for the loss of enjoyment. For now, the Lowrys are waiting for a date to be set for the tree's removal. Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More